Hello again, I'm alongside Mr. Reza Ghiabi. Thank you for accepting our invitation to this interview. And at first, you have your time to say hello to our audience.
Thank you to you. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very happy. I'm so excited to be here.
Reza Ghiabi, I'm gonna introduce you as an entrepreneur, consultant, a strategy planner, event organizer, event planner.
Jack of all things.
Yeah, everything. You are for the old generation of our ecosystem. But would you please give us a brief about yourself and introduce you? You have a keyword for yourself, opportunity maker. That I like it. Actually, I adore this.
Thank you so much. Well, I started my work as a analyst in PwC back in Lausanne. Almost 7 years of consulting when I came back to Iran, and then after that 8 years of advisory to the CEOs and board members, working between the big industrial holdings and also startups, so that we can kind of move the knowledge from startups to the industries and move the funds from the industries back to startups. I call myself opportunity maker because I really believe that there are so many opportunities here in Iran, especially between people, that we can't that much leverage that still, and we can't enable that yet, but there's potential. So whenever I go to a company to give advice and work with that company, I try to connect that group of people with circles of other industries in a way that they can develop their business. And I wrote so many, like 4 books about it, so it's going to be long. But in a nutshell, there are so many opportunities in Iran, and I try to activate as much as I can.
That's great. Actually, you're well connected to this ecosystem because every experience that you have. I prepared some question because you observed this ecosystem from the base of it, actually. If you let me, I want to start with
yes, I translated the word startup in Wikipedia to Farsi back in 2010, 2011, something like that. But I never see myself as one of the, as the first one. There's no first one in the community.
Yes.
But I call myself one of the dinosaurs of that time. Yeah.
How do you evaluate the progress of the Iranian startup ecosystem over the past decade?
Well, hype, energy, lots and lots of potential. When I remember back in in the beginning of what we call the startup ecosystem, something like 2011. At that time, I remember that we had something like 5 million of university students, equally divided between men and women, which was a fascinating, a very good phenomenon at that time. We were in the middle of signing JCPOA, as you may recall, and that created a kind of hope and hype for the Iranian and expats abroad to come back to the country and contribute to the startup ecosystem. And then I remember that at that time we had, as a nation, we had the 4th place in terms of having engineers in the world, right after Russia, if I remember correctly. And because of the devaluation of Iranian rial at that time in compared to the US dollar, going to other countries was not that much easy for the graduates of the universities. So they were looking for something new to replace with their old jobs and even to replace with their old lifestyles. And suddenly something came up, startup. And then everyone was like, they created website and and after like 2 or 3 years, they created the mobile applications. Right after we implemented the 3G technology and the LTE technology in the GSM broadband. And I remember that in 2014, we had the largest growth in the world in Global Entrepreneurship Index, which was kind of showcasing all this hype and all this energy. And there were lots of startup weekends, lots and lots of hackathons, so many events, and venture capitalists start to work in Iran. And those were the good times, right?
Yeah. Actually, I was involved at more than 10 startup weekend as a mentor or organizer of those types of events. And that time was something that I dream about it.
Yeah.
Because with all of those energies for the young generation, we were there for creating something new and we had some potential. Let me go through the next question.
Yes, some of the best friends that we made was among those startup weekend attendees, and still I'm in connection with lots and lots of them.
Great. Which factors do you think have played the most significant role in these advancements?
Well, young generation, especially Gen X and Gen Z, at the beginning of the ecosystem, millennials, I can say, and then education, because most of the young enthusiasts about the startups and everything else was engineers. We had very good designers, web designers, and we had very good MBA graduates, and also software developers. So that was that. And the government doing nothing helped a lot.